When I feel anxious, what lifts me is a walk in the countryside, especially up on the downs.
When I feel low, depressed, anxious, or down, what helps lift me up is playing music. Another thing that helps me is to do art. What, do I have something on my face?
Yes.
But most importantly, when I feel like this, I like to be with my family. Can I get a whoop whoop? Hey, tough crowd.
When I feel anxious, something that lifts me is baking and listening to my favourite music, sometimes worship music and sometimes Taylor Swift.
When I feel depressed and low, I may go for a walk, sit quietly in the garden, listen to music in particular, or play the piano, which brings me release and calm.
When I feel anxious or scared, reading the Bible, listening to worship songs helps me. But if I'm depressed or down, praying and chatting with Happy Mondays or doing Mr. Varney's Bible study lifts my spirits.
When I am depressed, what lifts me is going for long walks.
When I'm sad or upset, I might take a mindful moment where I think about something nice, or I might play in the garden to make me feel happy.
When I feel stressed or anxious, I like to go to the park to watch the birds, like these guys here.
When I'm feeling overwhelmed, what really helps is to get out for a run in the countryside. And what helps me when I'm feeling anxious is to get the sword of the Spirit out. Not a real sword, of course. I'm talking about the Bible, because that is called the sword of the Spirit. It helps us when we feel under attack by the enemy's lies, or when we have feelings of fear, failure, or doubt. That's why memorising a verse from the Bible is so helpful. It helps us to fight off those unwanted feelings. When we know what the Bible says, we know what is true. It reminds us who God is and who God says we are. The kids at church are learning a verse from the Bible at the moment. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. 1 Thessalonians 5:24. Maybe this is a good verse for you to have in your sword belt at the moment. It reminds us that God is faithful to us, that he chooses us because he loves us, and we can depend on him to work in our lives, even in those really tough times. I've got my sword of the Spirit. Now where is my shield of faith?